up here blasting my... Star?
How can I forget about Teen Titans Season 2, Episode 1, How Long is Forever? This episode was a game changer to the series that broke down each character and what it meant to be a Teen Titan, but also what each member meant to each other. I want to talk about this episode because we got to see how the team could have lost themselves with the loss of their friend Starfire. How does the rest of the team take it? Well, starting at the beginning of the episode, Starfire wants to celebrate Blorthog, the Day of Friendship, a traditional Tamaranian holiday, but everyone's bickering about the small things and annoying each other little by little until they get alerted about a museum break-in. Once at the museum, we are introduced to Warp, a time-traveling agent that steals an artifact called the Clock of Eternity. The team attacks him, but he knows their every move. He opens up a time portal, and just as he's about to go in 100 years into the future, Starfire charges at him and sends them both into the portal. Starfire in the portal then rips off a lens from his chest plate, and they seem to fall into a different timeline. Once waking up, Starfire realizes she's in front of the Titan Tower, which seems to be damaged. Once she heads in, she meets Cyborg, but what we see is an older version of Cyborg, damaged and plugged into some type of generator.
Star? Well, that's what happens to folks when you go away for 20 years.
20 years?
You disappeared, Star. That battle with Warp, that was a long time ago.
He tells us that he's obsolete and she wants to know where everyone else is.
The Titans are history, Star. Your friends aren't friends anymore. My last power cell burned out years ago. I've tried adapting this new stuff to my old circuits, but I can't leave the tower, Star. I'm obsolete.
Cyborg tells her where Beast Boy is and Raven, but Robin stopped talking to them a while ago. When she flies to meet Beast Boy, we see him in a cage. Beast Boy believes that he has become useless, just another freak show. He lost his mojo. He lost his spark to become the hero that he was meant to be, and he dismisses her. When we see Raven in a room, we come to find out that she placed herself there because she started to lose it. Her suit has become white, contrast of when someone in an asylum has a white straight jacket. She has lost it to the point that she believes that this world is an illusion, to the point that Starfire is a figment of her imagination.
All the others. Your mind. Without friends, you must have...
After she leaves and walks around the city, she gets attacked by Warp, demanding the lens from his chest plate back. And then she gets saved by...
It's good to see you again.
Robin?
I haven't used that name in a long time. Call me Nightwing.
I have to be honest, watching this show in season 1, I thought, are we ever going to see Robin become Nightwing? Because, you know, they kind of hinted at it, but they also hinted at Batman in the first season. But then this episode really broke our hearts for these heroes. We had something else to look forward to. When they talk about what happened to the team and himself, they decide that they need the rest of the team to send Starfire back in time. So Nightwing pulls out the Titan communicator and sends a signal to everyone. At the end of the episode, they all come together and help Starfire defeat Warp. And moments before sending her back, she has a few words to say to the team.
Please, must this really be our future? Is there nothing I can do to change it?
I'm sorry, Star. There isn't time.
Oh.
Star, what happened?
History said it disappeared. But history was wrong.
It's hard to tell which member took it harder because I think they all took a loss of their friends seriously. This episode stands out to me the most because even though this was an animated series for teenagers and young adults, it had elements of loss, finding yourself. And many of us can relate to the Titans and how they overcome grief. While some of us can learn from it, some of us fall into that pit of wanting to be alone and pushing others away, especially the ones closest to us, not accepting a certain death or losing motivation in life either way. It was an episode to teach us not to go down that route. Which episode do you find yourself remembering a lot? Which episode helps you in life? What do you think about this episode? Let's talk about it in the comments section. Till then, see you next time.
So, Nightwing, huh?